Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA. And this is Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary texts and we tie it to an item from the dollar store. And this is for the 6th Sunday of Easter, and we're using the Gospel lesson, Gospel of John, out of the 14th chapter. And Jesus says that I'm not going to leave you orphaned. I am going to send a helper. I'm going to send an advocate to you to be with you and to be your helper. So the item we're using for this dollar store children's sermon is a long reach helper. It looks like this, long reach helper, and you can reach in, reach and grab something, and there. Oh, I dropped it here. Let me get that. You can reach and you can grab it, and this quality item as I'm grabbing this here. Anyway, so it's a long reach helper, and this is found in the automotive section of the Dollar Tree. It's the automotive and other tools. I found it in a little cardboard box close to the middle of the aisle. So anyway, they had tons of them. Hopefully yours does as well. The other option, if you cannot find the long reach helper, but this is just fun, and I don't know, it's just cries out that kids will love it. If you can't find that, you can also look to see if there is a screwdriver set that is magnetic, or sometimes they have the long telescope magnet, and the thing that'll help you either hold the screw on with this, magnetic screwdriver, or that you can reach something that's a helper so you can pick it up. And the idea that we have something that helps us perform a task. Now, Jesus says He's not going to leave us orphaned. He's going to send us the advocate, and we believe that the Spirit, Jesus, and God are all one, and we have God with us in this helper. This is another one of those you can use this as a springboard. But with that, I want to get from the helper, this long reach helper, to talk about how we, as people of God, as children of God, as offsprings of God, as the text also says that we are God's offspring, that we get to be the helper, that we get to be people that help one another and help our neighbor and help the stranger because we are sent by Jesus, that we have been given the advocate, and because of that we also can be a helper. And it says Jesus says, I'm going to abide in you, and in another of the texts it says that we are God's offspring, and all these things. We are so tied, we are so closely connected that is we get to be God's helper in this world through the Spirit that works in us and sends us into the world. So you can use this. You have a piece of paper that you just barely in reach, and you're like, good, I got it. And you say, the best part about this is I can do everything by myself. Reach up. My sunglasses, great, got them. I can do everything by myself. But you have an item, another piece of paper, a bottle of water, a cup, something out of your reach. You can't get it. Even with your long reacher, you cannot get it. So one of the kids gets to help you and get it. And all of a sudden you realize that you can't do everything by yourself, that we need each other. We need each other for many different reasons. You could talk about how one time you were hurt, your feelings were hurt, and you tried as you might, you couldn't help yourself. You couldn't make it any better. But a friend of yours sat with you and put their arms around you, and through their help, you were able to go on. Something like that. But the idea that we get to be the helpers for Jesus, and other people help us as well, that we can't do this stuff on our own. So anyway, that is the children's sermon, the idea for the children's sermon this week. Hope you can use it, and I hope you have a blessed week, and thanks for stopping by.